Hi, hello, what's up? I hope life is treating you well. My name is Tina and I'm super excited today to be reunited with you to set up my 2026 reading journal. Yes, I almost finished my old one, so I decided to treat myself with a new reading journal, and you'll see I'm already in love with it. Ah, look at this! I am so excited. It looks already so good, it's just a box. So it's a notebook therapy one. My first one was already the notebook therapy and I loved it so much that I ordered a new one from them, and this video is not sponsored. I just love them so much that I bought one again. So this one is the A5 Whimsical Woodland. It has 176 pages, and look at this beauty. Holy guacamole. So it has the dotted pages. And look at the edge of this journal, it's beautiful. It has gold foil with stars. I just love the details, and they're vegan and 100% cruelty free, and that's not a detail, that's quite important to me. It also has a mushroom paperclip. Look how cute it is. Here you can compare with my older reading journal. You can see it's quite full, and even worn up, it's still beautiful, so I just love it. That's the fun of having a reading journal, is that you can customize it as you want, do the spreads that you love the most, and just, have fun. Even though it's not perfect, you'll see. So without further ado, let's start to customize it. It's another day because I had no more light this day. The disclaimer I'm doing because I'm in no way a professional. I just love to draw sometimes. I do it occasionally, and I decided to be more creative with my reading journal, so that's why I want to try to do more with it. The art supplies I use the most for my reading journal is mainly papers, different textured papers, stickers, masking tapes, and pens. So let's start. I just wanted to show you that I kind of prepared the pages I wanted to do beforehand, so it's going to be easier and faster for me, hence the video is going to be shorter also for you. Beforehand, I also printed some ghibli pictures that I love, and you'll see that I'm gonna use some of them for the front pages, the introduction page kind of. There's this Kiki one that I absolutely love in a greenhouse, and this one from Whisper of the Heart. Always so difficult to pronounce this word, heart. And I'm using some textured papers just to do some layers. I love to do layering, as you can see, and I think it's just an easy way to make everything looks better, if I can say it like that. It's just look more creative without so much as an effort. That's why I do it, and that's why you can do it also easily. I usually found them on internet or sometimes even in stationery shops, but I have only a little one that have some Japanese stationaries, but it's kind of difficult sometimes to find, but on internet you can definitely find some. I'll link down below some options for you. So I'm just cutting it in order for it to fit the page, but you'll see that it's not perfect, and that's okay. I'm really okay with it, it doesn't have to be perfect. And I don't want to brag, but I'm using a very cool glue that I got in Japan. And it's blue, but then it gets transparent with time and when it dries, so don't worry, it's not gonna stay blue. I'm adding another layer of paper. I don't know, I just think it looks cool. You'll see at the end. You tell me. So I'm using a Tombow to write my name and do some little stories around it. It's just cute. Printing some pictures is just such an easy way to make everything looks cool without drawing. So that's why it's a good option when you're not comfortable with drawing. I absolutely had to add a Red Panda stickers because I'm absolutely obsessed with everything Red Pandas related, as you may already know or not. If you didn't already know, that's okay, welcome, hi, my name is Tina, I love Red Pandas. And also stamps, they are such a good option when you're not comfortable with drawing, you just put them everywhere and they make everything look fantastic. So I just love using them, and because sometimes I don't love when you see the outer kind of the border of the stamp with the ink, I just love to cut, and this way you don't see it anymore. And I think you'll notice through the video, but I love to use brown ink. I use it for the stamps, I use it for the titles too. I just think it looks more vintage in a way. So this is another example of texture paper. I'm gonna use it to make some decor too. It's another easy way to make things look better. And these clippers really help when you need the page to be steady. I really recommend. So now for the title of the journal, I'm just using brown paper. Sometimes you can just collect, paperbacks from shops. This is from an envelope, a paper craft envelope, but you can just, it's a tip from it, keep the bags, the craft bags. And I'm just putting the numbers and then just cutting them, and I don't know, I love the look of it. Oh, and here's my cat, how cute. Same, you see the stamps really help. The alphabet one, if you're not comfortable with writing or if you don't love your writing, you just put stamps and yeah, it resolves everything. So I'm just cutting the borders to be like round, if I can say it like that. I just love the look of it, and I think I should have done it for the pictures of the first pages too, but never mind, it's okay, whatever. And as you can see, I regretted the decision of making the first numbers in black. I thought that in brown it would look better because I did the reading journal title in brown ink too, so I just redone it. So as you can see, it's also okay to do things and not really liking them and just redo it again. Just do what you have to do to be happy with the results, and even though the results you don't like and you cannot really like redo it, I'm sure you can also put things on top or like add paper and redone it. If I would have not been content and happy with, I don't know, the numbers I've done, I would have just cut another paper, glue it on top of it and redone it. I'm also ripping papers because I guess it looks not, I would say, more natural, but it adds some textures than just cutting it with the scissors, with a pair of scissors. So I'm just adding some layers of paper that I'm ripping with my hands. It's just also so satisfying to do. And I'm just gonna glue it, and I think it's gonna look cool. So here I'm using more stamps to try to make some decor, but you'll see that I'm not really gonna love the result, and I'm gonna cover it. You'll see how. Adding a cute butterfly stickers, I think it fits perfectly. And that's the moment I'm choosing pictures, and I just ripped off a little bit the bottom, and I think it looks great like this, better than the mushroom. Now I'm just writing my goals for the year and also the monthly events. I just love to have an overview of what's happening during the year, and according to the events I'm just gonna do a TBR, a themed TBR. For example, in January you have Japanuary, so I'm reading Japanese authors. In February it's American African History Month. Now on to my 2026 TBR spread. I've just put some masking tape at the top of the page. It's another option you have to decor your spreads in a very easy way. You just buy very cute masking tape and you put them. I've already cut every book that I have on my TBR. I should have 26 around here, but I'm really not sure about that. I'm adding a very cute picture from Ariete, and same, I'm just putting a textured, not really textured, but paper on the bottom of it, and I think it's gonna look super cute. And for the title of the spread, I've just taken like a white paper I had left from cutting the covers of the books and writing on it with a Tombow, and then I'm gonna glue it. I just love to put the titles on paper on top of the page, like not on the page directly. I think it adds something more. You can take also brown paper, you can take, I don't know, any paper you want, and I think it looks good, even more when you rip off also the title. Then I absolutely love to do shelves. I have a physical TBR shelves and the books read shelves that I'm gonna complete through the year. And for the titles, I used the stamps that I'm just gonna rip off also the paper and then glue it on the pages. With a pencil, I've already drawn my shelves, so I'm just using a Micron brown ink pencil that I'm using to layer the books and the shelves with. I just love to have a shelf for my physical TBR so I can just have a view of them. I'm not including on these shelves the physical books I'm gonna acquire during the year, but just the physical books I had entering the year. You'll see why. And I'm gonna use watercolor to color these shelves and the plants that I'm gonna draw, but it's optional. If you're not comfortable with watercolor, you can just use felt pen. But just know that if you want some tips on watercolor, the more you add water and the more pale your color is gonna be, and watercolor is all about patience and layers. You just do very light layers first and then you add colors on top of it, so it adds dimension and it's just beautiful, you know. That's why I'm starting with a very pale pastel colors and then I'm gonna add color on top of it. Also, I love to use watercolor. This is completely optional. You can definitely use felt tip pen or any markers of your choices. It can be, I don't know, Tombow, Posca one, Faber-Castell one, even Copic ones, but I guess Tombows are kind of the cheaper option. I'm sure there are others, but I just love the tip of the Tombows. But you also have, I don't know if I can call it a technique, but you just put a lot of water on your leaf, for example, and then you dip your brush on the palette color and you dip your tip on the water on the leaf, and it's gonna spread the color. I'm gonna do that at some point, I think, so you'll see. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. I wanted to use a more green yellowish color for new leaves, but I ended up just adding some yellow on each leaves, and it has already water that did not dry, so it's just gonna spread the color. You cannot really see it there, but it's something you can do too with watercolor. So that's why I also love the notebook therapy one. It's because the pages are thick, thus you can do watercolor easily on it. The pages will not crumble nor fall and that's good. Adding a layer of a more greenish yellow color. And there you'll see I'm not gonna be quite happy with the results because I shouldn't have put that much green inside the leaves, especially because I did them too little, so they look like aliens kind of. You'll see at the end, but yeah, that's okay. I'm okay with it. I just did it better last year, so I've learned from my mistakes and I'm not gonna do that again. As you can see, if you dip your tip directly on the color, it's gonna be more vivid than if you just dilute it in water, which is kind of logical too. And now I'm gonna use a smaller tip to do more details. And now I'm gonna add kind of, it's not really shadows, but light on the pot of the plant. So I just do one side lighter with the yellowish brownish color, and then I'm gonna add more vivid brown on the pot. The tricky part with watercolor is that you really need to wait between the layers that it dries completely, otherwise it's just gonna mingle together and it's gonna look like crap, really. So in the meantime, I just try to get ahead of other stuff like the shelves, where I'm gonna take a brown color. But it's not brown enough according to me, it's a bit pale, so I'm just adding directly color with my tip on the palette, and it looks way better, I think. You can see how adding a more vivid brown just adds, so it's just more beautiful. It's really, I love it. I just love watercolor, but you can definitely do it also with alcohol-based felt tip pen, you know. And then I think it's my least favorite part, is just to, you know, draw the shelves in themselves, just layering them with my Micron brown. It's a 0.5, which, I don't know, it's just the perfect thickness for me. I love it. I don't know, just using brown ink really changed my drawing game, I think. I just love it. Oh, okay, that's the moment I'm trying to draw a GG. That's also optional for you. You can try if you want, especially if you're skilled. Or you can maybe try to find some stickers. I have a link for you down below in the description. But yeah, I just do like a sketch first with the pencil, and then I do the outlines with a very thin black tip, because GG is black, so that's okay. I'm using again my thin brush for the details, but I'm not happy with the colors I did. It turned out kind of bad. So then I just fill it up with a Stabilo Point Max pen that I love, but you can use whatever, it's really okay. And it's not perfect, the result is not perfect, but it's really okay by me, because I just want to use also my reading journals, my bullet journals, to practice art, kind of, so that's really okay. Then I'm erasing everything, and you can maybe see that at the bottom of the journal I already have the titles that I have physically, so I can add them then. I love this step because I'm using a pink felt tip pen, to add some details because it's a maranta, it's a prayer plant. It's one of my favorite plants. I just love it because it moves during the day and according to light. So yeah, I'm just using some pink color to do the details. And I'm using again my Micron Brown 0.5 pen so I can do the layers of the drawings. I don't know, it just adds details in a very lovely way. I think I just love it. And don't judge me by changing the sense of my reading journal because it's quite hard to film without being in the frame because I just need to be very close to my drawings in order to not mess them up. So it's quite hard to be very precise when you're far from the drawing, according to me. So that's why sometimes you see my head in the frame. I'm so sorry about that, but yeah, it's why also my layers sometimes are not very steady. It's because yeah, I struggle when I'm far from my drawings. So it's not finished. I need to complete the books, but I'm gonna do that after. There's not that much light anymore, so I'm just gonna continue tomorrow so we can complete the rest of the pages. So see you tomorrow. Hi, hello, it's the day after and I'm just underlining with a beige jumbo the month, so it's just popping up more. And also filling up with it these banners that I love. I don't know, it had some medieval vibes. And to complete the physical Tibetan books red spread, I'm gonna use some ghibli theme masking tape that I love. I'm just gonna put a link down below if you want to buy some. I decided to go with the Spirits of the Forest one. I don't know, I think it just looks cute. And as you can see, also maybe I've completed the shelves with books. I draw Totoro. It has a very big nose, but that's okay. And I just left some space in the shelves. Then I'm gonna do my books about spread. That's why I'm not gonna add my physical books on the physical TBR shelves. I'm just gonna put them there and track if I've read the books I bought and how I'm doing. I just love it. I didn't do it last year and I wanted to try it this year, so let's see how I'm doing. And same for the titles, I used white paper that I had left. I'm writing with a brown pen. I ripped off the pages so the titles are a bit more textured. I'm just gonna do a simple table with, I don't know, the number of the books. I'm using a very cute tutorial stamp. So I'm just putting the number of the book, like it's the first book, second book, third book, and then the title with the authors, and if I've read it with a checkbox. Now onto the series tracker. I'm gonna use this very beautiful masking tape that I got in Japan. I'm very sorry, I don't think I'm gonna find it on the internet, but you can use any similar one you have, and I'm just gonna cut around the corner so it looks more neat. In the meantime, because I was waiting for the titles to dry, I'm gonna use a bit more masking tape because I don't wanted to use this one, and I don't know, I wanted to add a little bit more on this page. Yeah, I think it looks cute. And then I'm using a very simple way to track my series. It's just like I'm putting the titles of the series and I'm putting some box with the number of books in the series, and then I'm just gonna color them according to how I'm progressing in this series. And I think it's just super fun and satisfying to do. I just love to have a view on my series this way. Otherwise I think I would go in every directions, like I would start so many new series, but because I'm also a very weird person, I don't want to have so many going on, otherwise it would freak me out and I would panic, I think. Then onto my mangas tracker. I did the same with the masking tape and I cheated a bit. It's not Ghibli related, but I really loved Frieren last year and I love her character. So I just wanted to use some of her pictures for my mangas tracker because I think it looks super cute. I just love it. And it's the same process as my series tracker. I'm just going to put the title of the manga, the number of boxes according to the number of volumes, and because there are way more volumes, I'm just going to do it smaller, you see. It's quite a long process, but same, it's just so satisfying to fill them up and see your progress. I just love it. Also, by the way, I have an app I use to track my mangas, like the volumes I own physically, which helps me a lot because sometimes series are so long you can't remember which one you have when you're buying new ones. And this is called Manga Collect. If you're French, you can use it for sure. I don't know for other countries, but you can definitely try, I think. Then for the books buying tracker, I'm just gonna underline 1 line out of 2, so it adds, I don't know, it adds something. And you'll see that I'm not gonna do a straight line, but that's okay. I'm gonna try to I'm gonna try to make up for it. And there comes the most satisfying part. It's to fill things up. So these are the books I've read already. I'm already adding a title because I'm currently reading Days at the Morisaki bookshop. And on the title page, I'm gonna add some lines, and it's made on purpose that they're not really straight. I just love the way it looks, and Katie's reading really inspired me for this. And that's the moment I realized that I should have done this way. So you'll see how I'm gonna make up for it. It's okay, you'll see. I'm not panicking. Yes, a white correcting tape. I'm not sure it's the proper name for it, but you can almost not see it. You can definitely see it, but that's okay. And I think I discovered this year, I bought them in Japan, but you can definitely find them everywhere. I think it's midliners. They are so satisfying. I used to, use the Stabilo ones when I was studying and everything, but this is such a game changer. They're perfect. I love them. The colors are really beautiful. See how satisfying this is? I just love to do this. And here we are. This is the final result of the reading journal. I hope you found some inspiration. I just love the results. I'm very happy with it. I can't wait to use it. As you may see, I added some mushroom stamps. That is better this time. This one looks a bit blank, but I think I'm gonna just add some stamps, and I've kept some pictures that I printed that I didn't use, that I may have forgot about them too, but I'm just gonna keep them so I can see where I can squeeze them. I added some lines also here and pictures. I think it looks super cute. So as always, parents, thank you for clicking, for watching till the end. I really hope you loved this video, and just to see you on the next one. Most importantly, thank you for being nice. I always appreciate it. Thank you for that. And with that, I have to say bye.